It's been quite a while since we reviewed the Thinkware ARC900 and came away impressed. The image quality was excellent, the installation was clean, and the parking surveillance features were already among the better options we had tested. But recently, Thinkware rolled out support for both a radar module and an LTE module through a firmware update. And honestly, that changes the conversation quite a bit. And that's one of the things we've always appreciated about Thinkware as a brand. Thinkware is Korea's #1 dashcam brand with 30 years of automotive technology experience. And they're also the official OEM dashcam supplier for premium automakers like BMW and Mercedes-Benz. You can even find their products at major retailers like Walmart and Best Buy. More importantly, they continue supporting their products long after launch with regular firmware updates and after-sales service. In fact, the reason we're making this video today is because Thinkware kept improving the ARC900 after release, instead of simply moving on to the next product. This isn't about better video quality. The ARC900 was already delivering excellent footage with its native 4K resolution, dual Starvis 2 sensors, Super Night Vision 4.0, and dual HDR. The real story here is what happens after you park your vehicle and walk away. That's where the new real-time radar parking mode becomes incredibly interesting. After spending some time digging into how the updated system works, we realized that this isn't just another parking mode. With the addition of radar detection and LTE connectivity, Thinkware introduces the ARC900 as a third-generation intelligent parking surveillance system. The first generation was built around impact detection, while the second focused on maximizing recording efficiency and battery life. The ARC900 moves beyond both by adding real-time awareness around the vehicle. Instead of simply recording what happened after an incident, it can detect approaching activity and capture the moments leading up to an impact, addressing one of the biggest shortcomings we've seen in previous generations of parking surveillance. Here's the thing most people don't think about. When your vehicle is parked, a normal impact-based parking mode doesn't know something is happening until after something hits your car. By the time the dash cam wakes up, starts recording, and saves the footage, you've already missed the moments leading up to the incident. And sometimes those moments are the most important part. Maybe somebody backs into your vehicle while parking. Maybe a shopping cart is rolling toward your door. Maybe someone approaches your vehicle and bumps it while moving equipment or unloading something nearby. In many cases, knowing what happened before the impact is just as important as the impact itself. Traditional energy-saving modes are great for battery life, but they're often reactive rather than proactive. They wake up when something happens. They don't necessarily capture what led to it. That's exactly where the new real-time radar parking mode comes in. One thing we should mention before is that the ARC900 is designed more like an expandable platform than a fixed dash cam. You can start with the core system and use it exactly as it comes out of the box, then add accessories like the radar module, LTE module, or even an external battery later if your needs change. We actually like this approach because it keeps the initial investment more manageable while giving the system room to grow over time instead of forcing you to buy everything up front. With the optional radar module installed, the ARC900 can now detect approaching objects or activity around the vehicle. Instead of staying completely asleep until contact happens, the radar acts like an early warning system. The radar continuously monitors the area around the vehicle while consuming very little power. When it detects nearby activity, the camera wakes up and prepares itself to record. You get a 10-second pre-event recording along with 10 seconds after the event. Instead of only seeing the aftermath, you get the context leading up to it. For anyone who parks in busy parking lots, apartment complexes, downtown areas, or crowded streets, that's a huge advantage. For instance, the Viofo ARC900’s low-power mode consumes about 39 mA and focuses primarily on impact detection. It records after the event and does not provide pre-event recording. Estimated parking duration sits around 6.4 days. The Thinkware ARC900 real-time radar parking mode consumes roughly 34 mA while adding both motion awareness and impact detection, giving you footage that begins before an impact instead of only after it. The estimated parking duration we got was around 7.3 days. So the ARC900 gives you longer standby time, while also capturing more complete footage than the A329’s. What stands out to us is that Thinkware isn't asking you to choose between smarter protection and longer parking coverage. Even with radar parking mode active, the ARC900 is drawing less power while delivering more awareness around the vehicle. That's a pretty impressive combination. Traditional parking modes are mostly waiting for something bad to happen. The ARC900's radar system is actively watching for the conditions that could lead to something bad happening. In a real-world incident, it can make a huge difference. Being able to see a vehicle approaching, understand how an event unfolded, or identify where someone came from provides a level of context that standard impact-based recordings often miss. And honestly, that's probably the strongest argument for the radar module. The second major addition is LTE support. Once the optional LTE module is installed and connected to the Thinkware Connected app, here's how it works in the real world. The radar detects activity near your parked vehicle and instantly sends an alert to your phone. From there, you can open the app, switch to live view, and immediately check what's happening around your vehicle. If needed, you can take action right away. LTE connectivity enables features like remote live view, impact alerts, and last parking location. Now, if we're being realistic, the LTE module isn't something every driver absolutely needs. But if you park outside frequently, leave your vehicle in public lots, travel often, or simply want extra peace of mind, it becomes a very compelling upgrade. Think about where this actually matters. A packed apartment complex lot, a tight spot at a busy shopping center, or a street where cars are squeezing in and out all day. These are exactly the situations where someone can clip your car and drive off, or bump into it while you're nowhere nearby. With the real-time radar parking mode, the ARC900 is actively watching in those moments instead of just recording after the fact. That's the kind of protection that matters when you can't be there to see it happen yourself. The radar helps the camera understand what's happening before an impact. The LTE connection helps you know about it in real time and take action immediately. Together, they create a much more complete parking surveillance system. Of course, none of these new features would matter if the camera itself couldn't deliver quality footage. Thankfully, the ARC900 still brings everything we liked during our original review. You're getting dual Starvis, 2 sensors, Super Night Vision 4.0, dual HDR processing, and recording at true 4K UHD front and 2K QHD rear. Those fundamentals haven't changed. Whether you're driving at night or coming out of a tunnel into bright daylight, the footage stays clear and detailed. The firmware update didn't reinvent the camera. It simply made parking protection much smarter and more convenient through radar detection and LTE connectivity. And honestly, that's exactly the kind of upgrade we'd rather see. After looking at what Thinkware has done with the latest firmware, the ARC900 feels less like a standard dash cam and more like a complete vehicle surveillance system. And just a heads up, the ARC900 will be at the lowest price of the year during Prime Day, June 23rd through 26th. Check out the Amazon product links in the description for details. The headline feature here is definitely the real-time radar parking mode. The fact that the camera can wake up, detect approaching activity, and capture the moments leading into an incident while still maintaining efficient power consumption solves a problem that many traditional parking modes simply can't address. Add LTE connectivity, real-time notifications, and the already excellent image quality, and the ARC900 becomes an even stronger option than when we originally reviewed it. So, that was all for today. See you in the next one.